Hey and welcome to this new video of learning Java. So in this video we will learn all about overriding method and object comparison. So first I will just delete this and let's create a new class to work with. So just click on here, new class, and we said that class starts with a capital, so let's name it student. You can name it whatever you want. I'm just choosing, for example, to name it student. Let's give it one attribute to be name, so I will use protected. So protected string, and I will give it an attribute of name. And after that we said that we need constructor, so I will generate it in here. So insert code and click on constructor. Yes, for the field name, generate, and here now our class, like, it's ready to use. Now let's back to our main and let's initialize this class. So student, sorry, how I spell it, or how I type it, student. Yeah, let's name it, for example, yes, equal to new student, and here let's give it also yes. We'll just copy and paste this, and here let's name it web, and here also let's name it web. So now how about, for example, if I want to compare between those two students, if they are the same or not. So some of you might say or might think that we'll use just, so I will type it, system.out println, so out println, and here we can just use, for example, yes equal to web. So let's run this and see the output, and it will give me false, I think. So it's running and it will give me false, yes, because they are not equal, but let's make them equal in here. So like, let's type here also yes. Let's save and run again and see. It will also like give me false, and we know or we see that they are the same. So why is that? So because basically those two, it's like it's compare, or for example, this student is a case in our memory and this one it's another case in the memory. So if we do like this double equal, they will always be false because like they are in different case of memory. So how we can type, for example, or compare between those two students? So to do that, let's go to our class student. So I will delete those or close those, and here we need to add like a new method. Let's name it equal, so public, and let's make it boolean and equal, and here as parameter we need, for example, the other student that we want to compare with. So student, and let's name it other, and after that open and close the bracket, and here let's make our condition. So for example, if this dot name is equal to other dot name, that's mean return true. So return true. And here, since I want to use, for example, just one sentence in if, I'm like not obliged to do or to write choose bracket, and here else, if they are not like equal, return false. And now if we go here and see, so for example, yes dot equal, and here equal, for example, to web, yeah. So now let's run this and we will find true because they are equal, and see here true. And if, for example, I change this, save again and run, now we will find false because they are not equal. See here false. And by the way, this like equal method, you can also generate it like but not now. After you get familiar with it and with Java, and see here, you will find it equal and hash code. And here equal, you just click on it and it will be generated. So now how about, for example, if I want also like to compare between those two students, but which one, for example, is greater than the other. And by greater, I just say like or I mean like their name, for example, which one like is in first than the other, of course with the alphabet. So if we have here, for example, starting with the name, so it will be the first. So to do that, we need to first implement like an interface, and I will like speak and talk about the interface, I think, in the further video. So don't worry. So implement, and here it's named comparable or comparable, and here the object is student. So I want to compare between students, and here I need to or type the function, so public int, and its name is compare to. So compare to, and I think with capital O. So compare to, and here also I need like a student or the one that I want to compare with, so we will use other, and let's open the bracket. So and here in the return, I will like return this dot name dot compare to. So I will find it, yeah, compare to other dot name, and don't forget semicolon. So now let's go and check this. So here let's use, for example, yes dot, and this time compare to web, for example, and let's see which one is greater than the other. So let's run this, and we will see here 2. That's mean like this letter is like it's further than this letter with 2, with the distance of 2. So we have a thing y v w or w y, yeah, u w, so it's 2. Also here I can use like the comparison greater than, and this greater than, so greater than 0. That's mean if like this is true, this mean that this is greater than this, and this check it will true, I think. So here true, this mean the student or the name of the student is greater than the student. Also we can use like less than if they are if like this student is greater than this student, and I think in our case we will find false. Yeah, false. And here I want to show you, for example, if I want like to type like or see each class a class. So here, for example, if I type here just system out println yes, that means this student. So if I run this, let's see our output, how it will look like. And here we will see this Java training dot student at and this number. So basically what this is, so this is like the place or the name of our memory when it stock this yes. So for our machine, this yes student is, or he know it by like this code or this spelling. So but now as a developer we don't need like the output to be like this. For example, in student we have the attribute name, so here we need like to see the name. So how we can do that? We need to add another method, it's called toString. So here public and string, and its name toString. It has nothing as parameter, and here we need just like the return. So return and this dot name. So now let's save, let's go here and run again. Yeah, just cancel. So run file, and we will see that it's type as yes, the name of our student, even if here we didn't even type like dot to string, but here Java, like, he know it automatically. If we have to string, a method to string in our class, he will like call it directly or automatically if we type here just the name of the student. So maybe in some, like in other tutorial, you will see them do like this. For example, here student, and they open bracket, for example, not this one, but not this one, this one, and here plus, and here also they add or they closed bracket. So by just like some design, they choose like uh, to make the output look like this, student, yes. And if he has, for example, another attribute like age or last name or email or something else, we need just to go and type it in here. For example, this dot uh, this dot age also if he has it. So now I think this is all for this video. In the next video we will be talking about inner classes. So see you next. And by the way, also this toString, we can generate it also. So insert code and you will find it. I don't know where it is, toString, but you can, yeah, you can just generate it. Just go here, I think, in refactor or insert code, you will find it in here or something like in here. But the important that you can generate it, and you don't have to, because it's very easy to just type it. So see you next.